Yo, yo, yo. Let's see. Oh my god, I have so many apps open. I need to make this shit not start on pop up. Jesus Chrysler. Jesus fucking Chrysler. Oh my god, I just fucking spit. If you wonder why is this stream called I Love Trading, is because bro, I really fucking love trading, and results can really get the best of us in terms it makes us not love what we do anymore, right? This no trade period has made me forget how much I actually love fucking trading. And why is this called like this? Because it's just a day where I actually remember how much I love doing this shit, bro. Bro. Let me do this shit and let's see what the market be doing every day. What did I even say, bro? Um, what are we doing here on Euro? Let's see. The thing is, I can see bullish order flow starting, but not necessarily. I don't even know. I do see us being bullish, but to be bullish, we need. I don't know. Where is this inverse? Here. Let me do some shit. Taskbar. Where the fuck? Yeah. Well, I don't know what this shit. Okay. So you're a weird, right? Bullish meaning DXY is gonna be bearish. I still think we're gonna draw to this at some point, but we need some confluence though, gangs. We need to see some sort of momentum, and we might fail off this. Is this an hourly? It is an hourly. So if you see some bearish intent form, like we inverse the shade, yeah, we're reaching here, here, here. So just be aware of that shit, right? Oh shit, Gio's bearish, even though it doesn't necessarily look like it. We just came again, we took this high, which I kind of was expecting though. I was seeing Gio being bullish yesterday, but towards this, but we just played, no retracement. Still kind of in a weird state. We don't really have draw. If we want to trade higher, I would prefer, even if we inverse, right? If we inverse towards the downside, we have high resistance, so I'm not trading that shit. Nah. Hell no. Yeah, AU bearish, kind of looks like being bearish. Strong ass fucking Asia. What is this, bro? What is this goofy ass Asia? But look at this shit. It's very strong. It just rated all this buy side liquidity. Now it's kind of inverse this shit. So I do see lower prices here towards this. DAX, I still see bullish prices here. Asian highs, but we have a big ass cock block, which is this inversion. No, not again, bro. Not again. I actually do like sellers also. Look at this. Sell side liquidity. Let's just get rid of this real quick. Ooh. Ooh. Buy side liquidity inversion. Another inversion. Reaching back into these lows is pretty clear at this point. Even with this small, yeah. We're reaching here, gang. Even if it might look counter trend, I think we're reaching back into these lows. Oh. We might have something. I see bullish, but a bit risky. Bullish, UK, sir. Yeah, bro. We love trading, brody. See this shit. It's a pretty strong high though, but I see us being bullish because we just rated the lows. I think this is an hourly AVG. Oh my god, bro, I'm him. Hourly AVG right there. I see us being bullish of this inversion here. So setting into inversion draw, not really clear though. Not really clear where we're drawing towards. I would say this, but oh no. Oh, this looks like an Asia that we can trade, but we're extremely overextended. So thinking in terms of opportunities, probably DAX here I actually like. Even if though it's not the cleanest or most perfect setup, it does look good. Just to draw towards these Asian lows. Draw, done. Or We inverse back again and we're bullish towards these highs. But to be bullish, I need to see this close above. But I would still say we're reaching back into these lows. We have pretty clear draw. So this is where I would trade lower towards. Maybe even this. Just overall coming towards is a rejection block. Let's see. Yeah, good rejection block. This is where I see us coming though. I'm not entirely sure, but we do have this inversion as well. But it got mitigated once, twice. I don't really think it's gonna hold. I think it's gonna get displaced through, and then we might be holding bullish. So yeah, we look pretty good here. We look pretty good. Let's think about Euro. What is this bitch ass boy actually doing? What this bitch ass boy actually doing? I mean, it looks bearish, but it also looks bullish at the same time, which is a bit weird. I'll say we draw higher though. Yeah, with DXY drawing lower. What was this shit though? Gang, what the fuck was this, bro? What is this? How we respect that shit so precisely? I still think we're gonna draw to this at some point. I see maybe Wednesday forming the low here, and then Thursday and Friday we just rally higher towards this. Meaning Euro retraces maybe towards this, and then we see bearish order flow. Yeah. We gonna see. We did raid. Did we raid this? We did. Now seeing bullish. Yeah. This being draw. If we're bullish though, this would be a good bullish case because we confirmed the higher low. I think. What is this POI? Oh, this is that 4-hour inversion. Yeah, we can definitely see some bullish intent here. I'll say we're drawing here though. This is where my eyes really go. Would I avoid this? Not really though. I don't think so. We just have very clean draw. Not really high resistance though. I mean a bit, but yeah, I still think we're reaching lower here. Reaching lower and then reaching higher. If we get like a strong break lower, look, we have this inversion. Yeah, we should be just reaching lower, or we reach higher and then reach lower. I still like this. Even though it might be like a counter trend trade. Why are we trading counter trend, gangs? It doesn't matter. 4-hour AVG. Yeah, this Wix looks pretty strong, and we are trading into 4-hour. But once a 4-hour gets traded through so much, it doesn't really fucking mean much. You know what I mean? So I still see these equal lows. Buy some liquidity into inversion, into another inversion, reaching into these lows, and then we're done. Yeah. What I want to talk about is that, yeah, we can really easily forget why we love trading, and the fact that we love trading when results are, I don't know, not it. When, for example, like this period has made me forget why I love trading, and the fact that I do love trading. There's no trade period, bro, but I don't actually need anything but the opportunity to do what I fucking love every single day. That's all I need, bro. And that's all I need, gangs. And I just remember today that I actually love this shit, bro. And that's everything that really matters at the end of the day. Yeah, let's think about Geo as well. I would say we're bearish, but we have really strong sell side rates. It's weird. It is stuck in a range. We don't really know. Like, I see bullish rates on liquidity are really strong compared to the sellers one, but I don't know. It's stuck between. Look, if you look at this shit, chilling, bro, chilling. If you look at this shit, how are you? We just have supplies is holding, and bullish order flow holding, and bullish demand is holding. So we don't really know what are we gonna do here. We're just stuck. For now, we're just stuck. Buy sell liquidity getting raided, sell liquidity getting raided. We're just stuck in a range. Yeah, we don't know what we're gonna do here. How are you, bro? Did you finish your strategy? Let's see. I still like being very sure. Also, this is a pretty strong POI. This is also a strong POI, so we're kind of stuck in a sense. But in this case, we have sell side. Yeah. We already rated buy side. We have this inversion. We should just hold here of London Open. Maybe London Open can do something like money played a bit higher. Hmm. But yeah, this just looks good to trade straight out of the band. No man. Yes sir. The funded night. I haven't seen you until now, bro. You're kinda stuck. Why? What are you stuck on, bro? Yes sir. Yeah, we'll see. I like this shit. Just easy fucking. I think we're gonna actually gonna reach here, but we're gonna see. Or you might be bullish, which I am down to trade, but we need to see some shit. So probably yeah. You're all fucking weird, goofy motherfucker. Oh, hourly inversion. We can even look at it. You just following shorts here. Yes sir. Yeah, EU was a good case as well, so I forgot about EU. Why are you stuck, bro? What happened? What are you stuck on? What is your... Yo. Say we reach here. Yeah, I see us coming back into this low, and I see us making a pullback. Yeah, look at this shit. It's perfect to sweep all these lows. Yes, sir. 13? The fuck? Yeah, this looks decent to trade out. Even though it's overextended, it doesn't matter as long as we have this hourly AVG. Very strong Asia, bruh. I'll say this momentum definitely carries on towards this low at least. A bit of resistance here. Shouldn't be too much of a problem though. I can stick to one strat. Yeah, I've been to in your shoes, bro. You just have to find that strategy that you enjoy really much, and then you're gonna like naturally just stick to it. I'm gonna take a 5-minute break as usual, but we're gonna talk about this when I come back, because I've been exactly in your shoes. I've been strategy. I think trading at least 100 strategies. Not gonna lie, bro. 100 strategies is crazy. So I'm gonna talk to you when I come back. Sorry for living like this way. just ask yourself, bro, if you're still here. Ask yourself, what do you love trading the most? What do you love trading the most? For me, intraday, 1 minute, scalping. It was scalping I love the most. I love trading around Asia. So just ask yourself this question and then build a strategy around it. And when you legitimately have a strategy you love applying, you're gonna stick to it. You're not gonna care about pretty much anything else. So just ask yourself, what do you love trading the most? You get what I mean? That's what I did, and that's what I recommend you doing, because I never stick to a strategy until I found this that I actually love and I am content with. A strategy that I love applying every single day. This is, even if we break like straight out of bat, we're chilling here. We can look at this. A bit strong, yeah, but 1 minute strength in a sense. That's what I would recommend, bro. Like, just really look at again how the title of this video is, what do you love trading the most? What do you love trading the most, and trade like that, and then build a strategy around it. For me, I love inverses, and I love trading around Asia, and I love trading 1 minute. Oh shit. We're still chilling on DAX here. Just ask yourself that question. Oh shit, this might be like good straight off the bat, straight off London Open here. I don't know if I want to target here or here. Yeah, probably here, just out of safety reasons. Let's see how the gap. Oh, DAX is also forming almost instantly, but we need to see this get it broke. Oh my god, hey you, chill, papi. Chill, papacito. Oh my god, I have so many tabs open. Let's see how this gap forms though. Yeah, I think I'm taking this. Not the greatest hour. On the low. Oh my god, DAX is breaking also. Can we go like this though? We get 1 hour like this. Yeah, this is good. I think we can actually take it to the low, but something we need to be really careful at here. Are we finally having a trade? Okay, DM me, bro, DM me. Oops. Bow. DAX is breaking as well, but it's very choppy. I ain't trading that shit. Let me place this shit on my personal as well. Where is it, USD? Where you at, buddy? Oh, okay. So advanced options, so limit. Advanced options, stop loss a bit above here. How much lots are we gonna do? Can I do? Oh my god, I can do only 20. Okay. Tax is decent, but the break is just iffy, sadly. So I will not trade it. I am down to trade this though. Let's think about where we want to take our target. Do we want to target on the slow generally? Yeah, I think it's fine. Dax is gonna play without us. It's no problem. We don't really care about that shit. We need one trade. I think it's fine generally trading here. It did take this slow, but it's mostly insignificant. It's mostly insignificant, I would say. Let's see. This area is really good because look at it. It overlaps with this 50-minute inverse. Yeah, this is good. Taking this slow, I think it's our main target here. If we even get tapped in, though. I still think we're gonna get tapped in. This is too good of an area. Even if it takes this low, I think I will leave this open because I think this is a very, very good area that's gonna get retapped. Maybe something like this can happen and then we melt, but yeah. I just have breakfast and I'm gonna DM. Okay, bro. Okay. Oh, breakfast. My bad. What the fuck did I read? Breakfast is crazy. Let's see. AUD USD. 1 minute here. If it taps us, it's all good. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Where's my time frames, bro? Where's my time frames, bro? Where are my time frames at, bro? Where are my time frames? What the fuck? Where the fuck are my... Oh, I'm just fucking retarded. No, it's playing without us. Oh my god, bro. This shit actually playing without us is crazy. I mean, part of the process at the end of the day. Considering this momentum, I don't even know. Let's see DAX real quick. Yeah. I mean, the inversion just looks bad. If we get extra confluence, I am down to take it though. I'm just gonna put it on my second monitor to just see if we if we for example like retest this shit and then hold again lower, I am down to take it. But yeah, as I said, this is a very intuitive play, which most of the times is risky to do, but I still think of this low we might retrace into that, or we might just continue displacing lower. Yeah. If it plays without us, it plays without us. Here I'm gonna just hold it intuitively. I think this area is gonna hold. It's too good of an area. And DAX is already playing like it didn't even give us the confluence. It just held this inversion. This would have been our entry. Sadly, the break is too shit. It's too... Yeah, it's too no displacement, really. This could have been it like 1 hour real quick. 1.6 actually. But the displacement is kind of shit. Sadly. But, yeah. If we get tapped, we get tapped. If we don't, we don't. I will leave this open because I think price will come back here. For now, I will leave this open. We're gonna see if it even comes back. I think yeah, here you should have retested it and then continue. But yeah, just a small detail of price. Sometimes price leaves like this. I'm gonna delete if price reaches here. Well, let's see MetaTrader. I wanna see. Yeah, it pretty much didn't retrace at all. It just displaced. Sadly. Yeah, it is what it is. Sometimes you get missed. It's very annoying, bro. That lately only trades like this have been happening, bro. But yeah, it is what it is, right? Yeah, this shit playing without us. It's so fucking sad. Oh my god, bro. It's so fucking sad. Market? Couldn't market it here. We don't have an inverse for me to market off of. It's just a gap, yeah. It's just, oh my god, bro. Why ain't you doing this to me, brody? Why is you doing this, bro? Can you stop doing that shit? Yeah. We deleting this shit. Delete. Bruh. It's so annoying, bruh. Look at this shit. Would have been a 2 hour in a couple minutes. That's how I trade. Annoying, but I ain't like this shit gonna affect us. Sometimes it happens. Sooner or later, we're still gonna have a valid trade. And this was valid. It's just that they didn't tap us in, and I couldn't have marketed here, so I pretty much did everything I was supposed to. We're gonna watch DAX to potentially see that intent lower, but it is sad, bro. It is sad, bro. Bro. It is sad that, yeah, this would have been a clean trade. And exactly how I did say what we're gonna do. Clean trade, a lot of momentum, buy sell liquidity rate into hourly inversion, retest of the hourly inversion, and straight up like just breaking out of London Open. Sadly, didn't tap us in, but it is what it is, right? It is what it is. It is what it is. Oh, juice breaking as well, but yo, was good. It was good, bro. We don't really have a draw here to oof, but it looks like a very good displacement. Sadly, yeah, we don't really have a draw. NQ, bro. Stop trading NQ in London, bro. Stop trading NQ in London, bro. How are you doing, bro? I just got missed on this. Sadly, I had a limit order here and price just left without me. But shit happens. I'm not gonna even check NQ for you, bro. Stop trading NQ in London, man. Maybe we have this DAX trade though. Like, what would be the idea? Something like this, like a 1 hour. Well, if it happens, I'm taking it. But for now, it doesn't look that great. Yeah, it did reject. Jew's looking really good here. This gap screams, take me, take me. But of course, I can't take it. I don't have draw, so it's invalid. Draw is taken. In this case, it actually is invalid to be trading lower. Sadly. But it is what it is. It's annoying that this just missed me, but what can you do? This is just part of trading. I am still happy to see setup start playing out after such a long no trade period. But yeah, it is just a small detail of price. Normally here, 8 out of 10 times they would have just tapped me in and just continued, but it is what it is. Still like these DAX shorts, but yeah, I do need to see something nice here print for me to take this. So what you gonna see? Bro, stop trading NQ in London, bro. You're making it too hard for yourself to trade NQ in London. Just stop doing it. Maybe even if we reach back here, it's even better to be taking these shorts. Cause yeah, we have way better R from here. Still liking to draw this lower, like towards this equal lows here. Bro, why you do this to me, bro? Yeah. I'm probably gonna do a demo here. Sadly, this is invalid. Just highly resistant, but I'm down to do a demo. Just for funsies, because I really like this displacement. This is displacement I would trade. Let's see, sell limit. Yeah, this is a displacement I would definitely trade. A really good, healthy body here. Isolated gap. Yeah, this thing should hold over. Let's see DAX. This is the only opportunity we have left for London, so this is what I'm gonna watch. It did hold this 1 minute gap here. I wouldn't be too much worried about it. It's a very small gap, just as a reaction, yeah. But we're gonna see how we behave here. I still see lower prices. It's just that it did kind of reject pretty strong, so I don't know if we wanna reach here yet. Maybe we come back here above, then reach. Maybe we sweep this London high. It's a lot of potential like ways we can play this shit. But we're gonna see. It's interesting how sellers got rejected of this 1 minute candle here with this down candle, and then they turned this shit into an order block to hold price higher. It's just pretty interesting. No, why you do this, bro? Why you do this to me, Brody? Nice. Then trade gold, bro, yeah. And even gold, I wouldn't recommend trading London, bro. Trade GU, trade DAX for London. Trade Euro, trade UK. You're just making it hard for yourself. Gold doesn't really move that much in London. Like, if you just look at post price action, look at this. It moved, I don't know what this is, but look at New York. Look at Asia. Look at London. Bro, just stop doing it, please. You're making it too hard for yourself. I don't know, this looks pretty bearish for me on gold. Yeah, DAX kind of did reject that low. I don't know if we're going to be bearish at this point. No, bro. Why you do this, bro? I mean, if we hold lower prices for me, I'm still down to take it. But I don't know if I'm really that confident that we're going to reach lower at this point on DAX. I think we're probably going to come back here. Let's see UK. Yeah, UK is bullish. Do I want to be bullish on UK? Not really. Not really, gangs. I mean, yeah, on a long term, we should probably at least retest this supply. Do I want to trade it? Nah. What is USD CAD doing? Oh, wait, this was actually pretty clean, even though I don't trade USD CAD. Look at this shit, inversion with overlapping with gap here on London open. Sadly, it's a shit break, but it would be pretty clean to be thrown here though. Do we get, like, if we get a retest here, I might be considering this, but I don't know if I want to trade USD CAD. Wait, did I delete my personal, the position? Oh no, I didn't. Let me delete that shit. I almost forgot. I might consider this USD CAD because we're strong. We're sell side rate into 50-minute gap, 50-minute inversion, like clear drawn liquidity. But I don't know about trading USD CAD. That's the only thing that's making me feel iffy about this trade. I haven't really traded USD CAD, but if we see a retracement, I am considering it. I am considering it. Without a retracement, nah. And yeah, clear draw. Yeah, this is a good setup compared to what we had until now, to be honest. But let's watch also DAX. It doesn't really look like it's gonna break lower though anymore. Probably will come here. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't look like he's gonna care. I think he's gonna manipulate these wicks. Maybe then. Yeah, I think that's what is more likely to happen here. We sweep 1, 2, 3 wicks. Tap this 50-minute inversion at the top and then react lower and come back into these lows. That's what I would say, but it doesn't necessarily have to be the case though. I wouldn't be that confident in shorting now with these wicks present. I want to see them manipulated, otherwise I'm not shorting. So how I would short here is if we come back here, break strong lower, retest this shit, and then like take some shit entry like here. That's how I would trade it. Like this is too risky to have stop loss above all these wicks. But it's sad this trade would have been our London, like as usual how my trades hold like 8 minutes or some shit. Sadly, sadly, we might be breaking, but I'm not taking this. It's too risky. With these wicks, we might leave them for like after we sweep sell side, but still, like at this point, it's if this wick wouldn't have been generated, yeah, probably gonna hold this anyways. I hold this 1 minute sweep, and then if we don't, it is what it is. Let's see Geo. Yeah, this gap still looks good to me. We might be holding this, but still this gap. I definitely see lower prices here, but I cannot trade these lower prices just because of highly resistant. It's a big ass consolidation, so not really looking to draw there. I'm waiting on this though. This is a good setup if it happens. I don't know if I want to trade it though, but it's a good setup definitely. Technically high resistance, but we're gonna see. Let's praise this just to know. And even if it comes there, we still need to wait for this to get closed above. Here we have a 50-minute gap, so yeah, we definitely need to wait for these to get closed below again, even if we reach that point. But let me delete it. Actually, it doesn't matter. So I just want to see this getting raided and then turn this shit into a breaker right there. That can be our entry. Yeah, this would be good. If we do this, this would be good. How many pips was this move? Yeah, 5 pips. Basically our model. Euro? I don't know. To be honest, I don't know about Euro. I don't know about Euro. I don't know. Geo looks very weak, but look, this is why I say I wouldn't be trading in this. Maybe if this gets inversed, but even like that, even if this gets inversed, this is a strong POI that because of, I would just avoid trading here. Because of this POI, it's too strong. It's a 50-minute FVG inside of a consolidation and inside of sell side getting raided. It's too likely to cause a reaction. Even in this big bearish momentum, it's too likely to cause a reaction. And we see that it actually is causing a reaction. So that's why I avoided trading here. And we wouldn't have any opportunity to get involved anyways. Bro, why is you not taking that high, gangs? Yeah, this looks like a good order block though. This definitely looks like a good order block, but I wouldn't trade it. Just too risky to have stop loss above here. Even if we do, I'm still waiting on that. It looks like now it's gonna break lower, but too risky stop loss, sadly. Like this can be an idea. Pretty high R. But now not entering until this buy side liquidity gets swept here. What did I want to watch? I didn't want to watch you. And even if it gets inversed, I don't know if I want to take it. Big ass gap though. This is very likely I'm getting retested this 5 minute. Right there. And this also looks good. It's very similar. USD CAD is pretty similar to Jew. It's very risky. London doesn't move that great most of the time. That's why I would be very careful if I want to really trade this USD CAD. But as a setup, it looks very good because we have very solid draw here. Very solid draw, but we do have slight resistance. I think we're reaching back into these sides. It pretty much should be very easy to do that shit right now. The range is also balanced here. Shouldn't be really a reason to worry. We have just too much stacked buy sides. Let's say there is rated. We just held this. Yeah, it does look good. But we're gonna see. Yeah, DAX is looking like it's breaking. But first of all, this is a very shit break. And second of all, yeah, still holding my idea here. Until that shit gets swept, I ain't trading this. Too risky. As usual, I'm not really forcing a setup. If a good setup was gonna present itself, it will. Which was this. But we just got missed. Just a small detail. Buy. I mean, yeah, I look like for a short-term buy, I would agree, but I don't know where are you looking to target. Where are you looking to target here? Just a question. This is a demo, by the way, if you're wondering. Yeah, DAX is breaking, but this was shit. It's gonna play my idea pretty much, but it is what it is. Right? Cannot force anything. And imagine if we would have entered here on the initial break, we would have just almost gotten stopped out. Sometimes price is just choppy lower time frame, and we gotta accept that shit. But yeah, the idea would have been this pretty much. Okay, bro. I still think it's gonna I don't know, it's pretty much stuck between a lot of POIs, but I wouldn't really be buying in this much bearish momentum as always. That's what I tell people a lot of times. They be buying in this crazy fucking meltdowns, trying to predict bottoms and shit. But yeah, everyone trades their own way. Don't tell me you're an Indian also. It's just stuck between supplies getting respected and bullish demands getting respected, so I don't really have a clear bias here. I wouldn't trade. That's why I don't trade here. Yeah, DAX already played out. Yeah, so this is, bro, it's annoying. But am I really gonna let this annoy me? Because it's already like two ideas played now. One, it played without tapping me in the fucking order I placed this shit. It didn't tap me in. And second, it just played out really choppy. Like both valid setups. But at the end of the day, I should celebrate it because I was right on the idea. So that's all that really matters here. Now we're probably gonna reverse and come back here. But it is sad though. It is a bit sad, but what can I do? Just stay impatient. Also, we have this here. So we're gonna see how this shit behaves. I do like these buys here, but I need to see something really fucking clear for me to be taking these buys. And I need to definitely see a retracement. If we don't see that retracement, I ain't trading this shit. But it does look very easy on being bullish, that's for sure. No, bro, two ideas, bro. This happened yesterday as well. I don't know what exactly is happening, but most of my setups just play without me lately. A lot of setups, actually. A lot of fucking setups play without me lately, but yeah, it's just a detail of price. Sooner or later, still gonna give me an opportunity to get involved in. It's just gonna tap me in here. But it is sad though. For so many no trading days, to see this happen over and over again, it can really get annoying, to be honest. It can really get annoying, but at this point I'm just not gonna take it personal. In a sense, I'm just gonna stay patient. Yeah, this looks like it's kind of gonna leave from here and just gonna continue on further. I wouldn't buy. You said buy. I wouldn't buy until I would see at least some shit. I would see some bullish structure. Like buying like this, trying to predict the bottom, it's a very risky play. But if that's your strategy, sure. Bruh. This is so sad. Two ideas once again, but sooner or later, as I said, it's still gonna give me setups. It did give me setups. One was just choppy, that didn't give a valid entry, and the second one just didn't tap me in. But it is what it is. Gonna stay patient. Maybe we have this USD CAD one, but I would need to see like a really strong break higher for me to be taking this trade. Like something really clear, because most of the times USD CAD is very choppy in London, so I'll actually even wait here lower for this retracement if we get it. Geo is still stalling, but it kind of almost already finished London's move. I think it can finish onto these lows, but I wouldn't take my chances on that. I wouldn't take my chances at all. I mean, technically now we get an opportunity to follow up and continue the idea lower, because we have a newly 50-minute gap getting generated. But maybe let's see what Euro did. Pretty much nothing. Euro did really nothing. Euro did really do nothing. Here, even if we inverse this shit, yeah, still not really draw. Risky play. But it did pretty much hold exactly my area though. Pum 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 pararum pararum bum bum bum. I don't know about gold though. They're pretty much stalling pretty hard. Sad. Bruh. If I would like, yes, last week I had like 3 setups getting missed. This week I had like 4 already. So yesterday, let me remember what pair did we have it yesterday on. I don't fully remember. Oh, we had this Joe trade that was a bit invalid. This was a 1.4R, and I know I had one more, but I don't fully remember what was the pair. I don't fully remember. What the fuck was the pair yesterday? I don't remember, but I know I had, even this week, like already like 3 setups that played like randomly. It's a risky stop loss, but I don't really care for a demo. A lot of setups that I got missed on lately, but it is what it is. Sooner or later, still gonna have my setups. Still a high frequent strategy. It looks like the no trade period is starting to be over. Hopefully. Maybe we have a setup getting printed later on, but ooh, this was a big inversion, but we don't really have draw. I was expecting this to happen on UK, but we don't really have a draw. I would say these lows very likely to get taken here, but I don't really trade towards mitigated POIs though. I do see us being definitely bearish here, but I mean, you can call this an unmitigated POI, but I would say we reach back into Asian lows here. I just wouldn't take my chances on a setup like this. Buy sell liquidity, like I think this is an hourly or some shit. Yeah, look at wick the hourly, very likely on reaching lower, but even this is mitigated. It's just too risky. It's invalid, but I do see us definitely going lower here. on UK, but yeah, can trade it. No draw. Salsa getting taken. No draw. This is Salsa getting taken again. It's just no draw. No reason to be drawn lower. That's the thing. No reason to be drawn lower. But it would be a good setup. So I wouldn't force it, but it would be a good setup if we had a bit of a better draw. If we had, I don't know, this being as equal lows or this somewhere here. But yeah, it's probably just gonna play out like this. Like, yeah, randomly. You cat almost coming into the area here. I would like it's 40 seconds on this 50-minute candle. This would be perfect to confirm this 50-minute. Yeah, 50-minute inversion. It's a big overlap of inversions here in this area. On the 3-minute it looks very impulsive, but it's not that impulsive in reality when we look on the 1-minute. This could be the invalidation point, meaning this can be the area where we take our buys. But still, I mean, how would I trade this? Probably no way. No matter how it prints, the POIs are weak, indeed are weak. Like this is weak, this is weak. Even the sell side rate is weak, but still. Wouldn't trade that shit. So I'm waiting on this. I'm gonna remove the alert. I'm gonna go smoke a bit. Yeah, DAX looks kind of bullish. And I would be a bit more down on being bullish, but we need to see this shit get inverse for me to be able to take buys here. But yeah, I'm just gonna make it slightly bigger on the demo in case we retest. But yeah, this can be a decent trade. I would like to see a sell side sweep or sunshade here, and this can be a decent trade. Something like this. I don't know if we have necessarily. I don't really know if I want to take a gamble and trade UC, and we do be in a bit of resistance, so probably not necessarily a good idea to be trying to trade this shit. But yeah, I would say we're reaching back into here. This being a POI, I would expect us to come in, but I really don't know how USD CAD moves. But we're gonna see. As a setup, it does look decent. It just many times with my experience with USD CAD, it manipulates a lot in London and then moves in lunchtime or some shit. Oh, we might be retesting this, where I would be down to take price towards the next low on AU. AU is probably better to just follow up on the idea and follow towards the next objective, because it validates one, because it printed another POI where we can follow towards the next objective, I would say. But oh, and this trend line liquidity also looks good. I'm gonna watch probably AU. Don't really want to trade USD CAD. AU still stands even if we get missed on the first idea, so I'm gonna wait on this. I'm gonna go take a small break and I'm gonna be back, but this is still a good idea. We have this trend line liquidity sweep. If you retest and break lower, we can take price towards the next objective, which would be here. This low. And I would say, look at this shit. We're definitely long term. We definitely be drawn towards these equal lows right there at the bottom. Like this is crazy low resistance liquidity. So this can be maybe our drawn liquidity for the day though. Yeah. But this POI is good. Yeah. Even with this, I don't think it matters. This POI necessarily. We are kind of reacting of it right now, but I don't really think it matters that much. We're gonna see. I'm gonna watch it, but yeah. First sweep that trend like that. We're gonna see. We're gonna see what it do. I'm gonna watch it on my phone and take a 5-minute break. Any trades? I got missed on this. Had a limit order here. I just got missed, sadly. And there was this idea here, from this to this, that didn't play with me, and just dog shit entry in a sense. What are we drawing next here on DAX? Are we really targeting that low? It can be, but it's just a risky play. A risky play, sadly. Yeah. Sad, but can do. I see this if it comes here, but I wouldn't take it anyways. I don't like USD CAD movements on London. I wouldn't take this yet. Like, this is just forced. Trying to target this shit. It's just forced. No clear draw is way too likely to just react higher here. Even if it goes like of this and it just melts down, yeah, still too forced. Only was still waiting on this. I was thinking, yeah, is this POI strong? Not really. It's a strong low, yes. This is our main target. But this POI got mitigated too many times to hold any relevance at this point. It might hold like short-term relevance to come back into this 50-minute, but overall we're still drawing lower here to this low. And this, yeah, these are very, very good draw on liquidity. We can target there, but the most consistent area is definitely here. So I wouldn't be too much worried about this shit here, this useless inversion. I just want to see it sweep into this, and then we see. It is sad, but what can you do? At least the market's printing setups, it's just like details, just entries getting missed on. This would have been nice. It would have been a 2R like that in a couple of minutes. It would have been an easy 2R, but yeah, sometimes price doesn't have the VGs. It just leaves, and it would have made a market execution. I only mark it when I have inverses, and in this case, not really an inverse. So still not really doable. Pretty much how you every way you look at it, not doable. Same with this trade, not doable. Just details of price. Sometimes, yeah, it doesn't tap us in, and it did happen quite often these days. The past like 1 week, a lot of setups started printing, but just no, like, didn't tap me in a lot, and also invalid entries. But what can you do? Just waiting on my turn. At some point it's gonna come. And they're just stalling. They're not doing shit. All the pairs. UK does look like it's gonna break lower, but I ain't gonna take this shit. I mean, this inversion is decent here, but we don't have draw once again. Have this big ass FVG, but I think it almost got mitigated. Let's see. It just wouldn't be in. Philia? I don't know. I mean, you did get missed, but it's annoying, yeah, but what can you do? I'm still waiting. At some point they're still gonna come. It's good. It still makes me happy that I see setup starting printing, like a lot of setup these days. I mean, it starts to return to its natural frequency of the strategy. It starts to return, because that's how I have like 2-3 opportunities per session usually, and at least one of them I usually take, and it ends up, oh nice. Sad, bro. Sad. What did you miss? A sell or a buy? I mean, if it breaks from here, I'm not taking that shit. I'm not taking that shit if it doesn't tap the 50-minute. Still waiting on this. This is my idea. Morning, bro. Sorry to hear that though. Teeth pains are the most fucking annoying ones. Good thing my sister's a dentist. Where is she? I'm still on euro from 116854. Oh, you're short, or are you long? Targeting 116. Wait, 16550. That's a good short. 16550. This low, almost. Yeah, I think it's a good short, but I don't like this gap here. That's the only thing I don't like about the short. Oh, also euro can have a potential trade if we inverse the shit. Let me remove some of these stones. I mean, if we inverse this, I might be down at these shorts, but it's gonna take a long time to inverse that shit. Yeah, AU looks like it's breaking though, but still waiting on that. Either that or either we break below this, but then it's a very small idea, only towards the slow, like a 2 pip move. Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. We gonna see. Yeah, Euro's weak, very weak, very weak. UG is just trading very high, almost at all-time highs. Probably reaching into this. After this, we might have some good shorts, or we can even potentially target that high. Potentially, and this was already a good gap. But yeah, I don't think I want to trade this. I mean, it should be pretty clear, but sometimes these highs just tend to have a reaction lower for no fucking reason. So, it's not that bad actually. This buy already kind of wicked this, but yeah, I don't like the sell side. Yeah, sadly it's breaking again, bruh. Like, come on, man. I mean, it's just too small of an idea. I cannot play this. Too unsafe of a stop loss, bruh. I mean, it would be perfect to now reject higher and let this equal low stay here. That would be perfect, but I don't know what are the chances of that happening and now retracing back to premium prices. Let's just remove these. Yeah. Still not liking these shorts. Bruh. The market's toying with my mental. But if that's very small chance of happens, where we leave these lows open and we start retracing here, that would be even fucking better. But it's a pretty low chance of happening still. It's a very small chance of now retracing here. After we inverse this, it's very small chance, but it would be even better for our trade idea because now we have these equal lows just waiting. That would be good. Still very good 50-minute gap staying open here. I want to see the retest into it, then targeting this low. But it does depend. I highly doubt it's gonna start retracing now, but you never really know. Kind of slow the market today. Even on DAX, it's pretty fucking slow. Like us only printing like this on London is pretty rare. Only printing this much in London. Pretty rare though. Temporary view. I don't know. I heard people being buying here. I wouldn't personally buy, but it might work. I don't like the bullish range is weak. I don't like this, but it might work. I'm not seeing one sell side sweep of this. I would wanna see this inverse. I would probably target around here. No, bro. If we get this shit, this would be good. If we get this shit. Because it's a lot of buy sell liquidity getting swept. I wouldn't be scared. I would be even more tempted to target shorts now because we have these equal lows just residing here, just waiting. And a lot of bearish momentum coming in today in Asia. A lot, bro. And I think we're definitely gonna finish this move lower, then maybe retrace and then continue again here. Maybe I think this is gonna happen on AU. We come here, then we retrace back into New York, and then we take price towards the next objective. Yeah, something like this I see happening on AU, but I don't know if we even print this much today. But maybe not today, maybe like in a more long-term perspective, maybe 2 days. Yeah, UKB bullish, really. Do we want to trade bullish here? Hell nah, hell nah. Oh, USD CAD is inversing actually. It looks like it's inversing. Still wouldn't probably trade it. Maybe at most this can be a draw. It's not bad, but look at this fucking move. USD CAD is so choppy in London. It's a shit pair in London. Don't really want to take my chances on trading it. And we don't really have that solid of a draw. I mean, it's this 50-minute gap here, but still iffy. Still very iffy. Nate is the weakest. That's why it's good for us to short here. Bruh, so bored. The market is moving really fucking slow today. AU did basically that, did it for like 40 minutes. We finished the move in first 5 minutes of London Open, then we just fucking stall and not do shit. Or yeah, it can definitely just hold this gap lower, but I'm still waiting on that. If we get this, we get this. We might have another opportunity, but other than that, yeah, just shit. Kinda shit. I don't know about gold though. I really don't know. Oh no. Still, this is my pretty much only idea. I would happily take this if it happens. A continuation of the initial idea, which was we got missed on. But we're still very fucking slow. We're just stagnating. We're not doing shit. Which is an annoying part of Forex, to be honest. This is one part that I'm getting a bit annoyed off on Forex. Nasdaq, when Nasdaq fucking prints most of the days, it just prints, it moves. We're not talking about London, but look how much it moves in New York. It does have moments where it stalls like this, but most of the times, like this is a market open. It did stall a lot here, but yeah, some days it does stall, but most of them it just moves, which is the fun part of Nasdaq. Yeah, I do remember this trade here. Targeting this side, yeah, Nasdaq is pretty decent. What are we gonna do on Nasdaq? What are we looking like we're gonna do for New York? I don't even know, to be honest. I would say short term short, maybe to hunt these lows, and then after we do that shit, we could probably just continue bullish. But it does, yeah. See how when I say like Nasdaq only cares about fucking liquidity, sell side sweep go higher, buy side sweep go lower. Like bruh, buy side sweep should go lower. Like it's just fucking ping bongs of liquidity. No buy confirmation, yeah, it just looks weird. It doesn't look short like right now. Interesting gap here though. Not bad. This one. Interesting gap to say the very least. Probably more likely to hold this low rather than come in here, but I still would prefer that case because it's a 50-minute AVG. And it's a lot of trend line liquidity, so I really want to see this getting swept. All this trend line just residing here. Yeah, sad. The market be really toying with us lately. I'm curious, I want to check how long. I mean, I know I traded, I think last week I had 2 trades in one day, and that was pretty much it, but bruh. I'm really trusting at this point that the market will start moving and will start giving me setups. It already looks like it's in a sense starting to do that shit, but I'm just curious to see how much time didn't I have a setup for, because didn't even get an opportunity to trade a lot on the phase 2 account until now. Really didn't even get an opportunity to get out of drawdown though. Still minus 2%. I'm not worried about drawdown as always, but look at this shit, bro. Barely any fucking trades. This was those 2 losses that I took on a red folder news, me being an idiot and forgetting I had news, and then just fucking nothing. Nothing. But never say never, right? Still being patient. Compared to how fucking phase 1 went, it's a big difference. It's a big difference, but yeah. I mean, there was kind of a no trade period, but overall it just kind of fucking trended higher. A lot of trades. Like this was almost every day, like 2 trades per day. I think I had a long period. This was a no trade. This was the break even, or the exactly perfectly break even on the start. But yeah, we're gonna be patient. As always, it's not even negotiable at this point. TRR, yeah, sad, bro. The market be really testing our patience lately, and I think I'm not the only one that feels that way. This cap is good now because this can serve as a confluence of taking price lower once we sweep the SPY side. This pretty much is the only setup I would be willing to take right now. But we need to tap that 50-minute, definitely. And definitely drawing here. But I do want to see the trend line sweep. That's a must here. A must. It could have been a nice 2R though, bruh. Could have been almost auto drawdown with this. Could have been auto drawdown. Could have even passed the account, past phase 2 by now if I wouldn't got so many times just missed and invalid entries and shit. But it's just the market, bruh. Sometimes it happens so fucking often, like back to back to back, you're getting missed. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes it happens where it's back to back, no trades. Sometimes it happens where it's back to back to back, only fucking wins and valid setups. It's just really a random distribution. Let's see if we reach that trend line. I still, yeah, it's invalid. We should just still hold this higher. Essentially like this, inverse entry, take price lower. And that's pretty much it. That's the idea. If it happens. Meow, 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 meow. What do you mean, bro? I'm sorry, I don't understand what you said. If you love trading, we love both. You are trading, bro. I don't understand. Hi, bro. Sorry, but I don't understand what you said. What you meant by that, but yeah, love trading as always. Even with the no setups and shit like that, and even with missed entries, I still love trading. It doesn't change anything. It doesn't change my love for trading. Yeah, this looks bearish now. Yes, sir. It does look bearish, but yeah. This also looks slightly bearish. Bearish. Entry. Nothing, bro? Okay, how are you? Good, bro, good. Just got missed on this, but other than that, chilling. How are you? Kinda looks like it's gonna break now, but again, not even a 5-minute tap here. Still more likely at this point, considering that we reacted off here and come so much higher, it's very likely to get that sweep. To be honest, it's very likely to get that sweep now. Bitcoin or Ethereum, let's see. Oh shit, we did make an all-time high, right? We did. It kind of looks, I don't even know. Oh my god, look what area we ended up holding. What the fuck was this? Yeah, daily inversion. This could have been a decent buy. Yet sadly don't really have money. I don't know, it's probably gonna be bearish as we took taking this all-time high. I would say at least towards this, then we might hold higher of this. Let's see. It does look slow. I'm not sure though. I'm not sure. I do like these equal lows. We might be drawn towards them, but I'm not sure. Where is Ethereum? Ethereum still looks bullish. Should be bullish at least towards this high of this 4-hour. Yeah, it does look way more bullish than Bitcoin. 4-hour, boom, reach into this, maybe this, and then potentially be bearish. Okay, that's good. Now we can start breaking lower because it has reached that 51 AVG. So if this happens, I'm taking it, but it's not the greatest R. But again, I would still say we're reaching a bit lower, like something like this, if it happens. No problem, bro. Pow, 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 pow. Other than that, I don't really see any setups for London. This is probably our last standing setup. I don't like geo shorts, too much resistance. And yeah, I use the weakest anyway, so I really think we're gonna reach back into this low. Really think. And it already cleared up POI in a sense of a reaction. So we should be reaching lower. If we inverse this shit right now, yeah, this is our trade. We don't even really need this POI to be here. This is a good start by how it's looking. Like if it breaks right now lower, it's a very good entry. If it breaks, but that's a big if. I mean, not necessarily big, but yeah. Like if now we should start breaking lower because we swept all that buy side that we had, this trend line. And it kind of did stall anyways for like almost 1 hour, so I'm really expecting a bit of volatility now at least. But it depends which side is that volatility gonna be in, really. In terms of news today, we don't really have much. Tomorrow, even tomorrow, yeah, these are good for me. These are good trading days, even if it's slightly more lower probability because not such high news. I don't know why it's stalling. I think Thursday we have a, I mean, not even Thursday, yeah, tentative. Yeah, this is chilling. We have a very chilling week. Next week is gonna be CPI. Friday is gonna be not great. London, yeah, fine, but like New York, probably after these. But yeah, still chilling. I have already the Danish trades ready. Danish trades is waiting. In like an economical sense, like in terms of news, it's a pretty chill week. It's a nice week for me. I like these weeks. Wait, what am I saying? It doesn't really look. Maybe it's gonna make a deeper pullback. Maybe towards these or some shit. Or it's just gonna react here. It has this 1 minute. I would say it should hold this low lower. Or we come for this bigger one at the top. Oops, not red. I wanna do a normal zone. I think next week is CPI. Oh my god, Monday shit. Pretty much. Let's see next week. Next week Tuesday is decent. I like medium impact news days like this, but it's gonna be CPI here, which again CPI, PPI, probably on Thursday. I don't know why it's lagging. Oh my god, we have a lot of news. Thursday is probably gonna. This probably is gonna be more volatile than CPI, but again, London tradable, and Friday is probably gonna be a chill day. But I don't know why it's lagging. Why is... Oh yeah, that's a good start. Yeah, Friday's gonna be a chill day. It's a good start for our idea. Let me... Boom. What is... So we get 1.1 on the low here. That's a good start. If it holds lower and we break with strong momentum below this still stays my area of of entry, because this inversion doesn't mean much until we break this. Let's see if we get a bit of momentum, but it has a good start. That bearish candle is a good start, but yeah, we need to see that shit lower, strong. Stop loss can be a bit minimized at most. I would say something like this, and this way we get to our... But I would be careful on these lows though. Overall, I don't think it's gonna be a problem reaching lower, but you never know. You never really know though. Yes sir, skis. That's still stalling, still not really finishing that bearish move, and Jules reversing. Kinda did say this PI is dangerous. UK not doing shit. UJ reacted lower of that gap, which is pretty crazy. Now we have this equal low sweep. Now we're probably gonna be... Yeah, this is bearish. As I did say, this is bearish, but not valid to trade. I don't want to trade USD CAD anyways, but this DAX ended up printing bearish of this gap. Probably still gonna be drawn to this big ass rejection block. Yeah, not even a 50-minute gap. This is very struggling move. Very struggling. And until now, AU doesn't really give a shit. But let's not talk too early. Let me play some music. Oh, it was already waiting for me to play it. I mean, it's still slow. It doesn't look like much, but still pretty slow though. It might be a good start though for the bearish move. That's how I see. If we start filling now, this is a good start for the. This is good for the bearish move. This can be like a market structure shift, and this would be the inversion that we're looking at. Yeah, this looks like a good start. Not gonna lie. I kind of like how PA is looking here, but gotta still stay patient. I gotta see if the move gets finished, because it doesn't really mean shit if it doesn't get finished. But it definitely looks good though. I really like how this is looking. If we actually support that move lower, this is good. For now, it did reject the low. Boom, 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 boom. It's still rejecting, but we're gonna see. This looks like a fractal high that is gonna still hold lower. I see this small gap holding, and from here holding the break lower, or maybe we come in this order block, but it does depend. I do like how price action starts to look from here. It's like we're getting a bit of momentum, I would say. A bit of PA and proper PA. Or it just doesn't give a fuck. That can also be one way of seeing this, but I still see this as a fractal high. Maybe I'm wrong, but let's see. That rejection of the low could have been an early signal of this shit. But still being patient, never say never. Euro did print pretty bullish of this gap here. I did say I don't like this. Someone said it's shorting. I think Callum, you said he was shorting, and I said I don't like this, but yeah. Jew also pretty bullish here. I don't like Jew, so I don't like Jew. Definitely not. Oh shit, this idea played out, but see what I mean? Like, it's very, very choppy USD CAD to the point where it's not really worth trading it. Still waiting on. Oh, nice rejection here. Nice rejecciones. Oh my, and with the bodies, we actually ended up respecting that 1 minute gap, which is pretty crazy. Now, considering this rejection, if there would be ever a time to see this trade play out, it's now. It's definitely now, considering how we're behaving and how we rejected. Of that candle, we should support the move lower. Generally. Boom, 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 boom. It keeps rejecting it, so probably not gonna be bullish for the rest of the session. That's kind of how it looks like. We might be also one opportunity is to come back to mitigate break-even orders here, where because sometimes when we have a really good entry like this and price doesn't tap it, it comes later on, wicks this shit and continues lower. But I still very much like this, how this consolidation is looking. It's looking like it's absorbing all the liquidity, like right there. I really like how it's looking, but it has to support a move lower. Without it, it doesn't mean anything. In a sense, I like how it's looking. It's absorbing all the liquidity. But still need to see more, of course. but I like it. I definitely do. Mm. It's kind of perfect for the trade idea, but yeah. And again, even this is a very pivotal area for price, but yeah, again, until we see that shit getting close below, we cannot really do anything here. This one, and it's kind of reclaiming that small FVG, so I don't know if I still want to be bearish. Yet, I don't know. Oh, nice. That's a good reaction. That's a good reaction. Let's see. Let's see if it supports price lower. That's a good start. Even right here, it kind of looks like a good entry, not gonna lie. But gonna stay patient. This is a, oh my god, this is good. This is a very good stop loss placement above this. Yeah, this is the idea. Pretty much, I don't think I'm gonna change anything about this idea. It's a good start, definitely. A good start, but we need to see health. Health, movement. I really like how the consolidation is looking. Yeah, I think even right now it might be risky, but I think even right now this trade could be shorted. Even without seeing that inversion. But not gonna troll it. Oh my god, we're getting really good movement here. Wanna see how much of a stop loss. Oh, yeah, it's good size. I'm down to market here on the close below the inversion. I think even right now, yeah, it's a good idea even right now without seeing that inverse, but I don't know if I'm stupid or not, but I'm probably not gonna be shorting here. It would offer a way better place in terms of R though. And at this point, just intuitively, I think it's just gonna break without even, yeah, oh, it already broke, so, yeah, this is the idea. Or if we come back in this inversion, I might mark it here. I really like how this consolidation is looking. This one. Didn't execute yet. There was an opportunity to execute there, but I do want to see a bit of a deeper pullback. One MetaTrader didn't really take it. This inversion. Probably still gonna play safe just for like consistency reasons and wait for the candle to close below. Even if, yeah, this would have been a better R. Maybe should, I want to get back into trusting my intuition a bit more. Because here, yeah, maybe should have trusted my intuition a bit more and executed at the top there. without technically seeing the full inversion. But now I'm gonna be patient. Now it's too late to trend it. I mean, it doesn't really make. If we didn't execute here, you might as well wait for the break. Still a slightly risky move though to try execute here, but just like being more aggressive with context and knowing that now we're very likely on being lower. Yeah, could have been done definitely, I would say. I'm waiting on this to get close below, and I'm executing this. Should be careful a bit at this. For now it's rejecting the close. But I think definitely could have intuitively executed there. Just because I like how this consolidation looks and I had confidence that we're gonna reach lower, but next time probably gonna take it. I gotta learn to trust my intuition again because I've been leaning a bit too much into mechanical trading. Still waiting on the close below. Or maybe it was the smartest choice, right? Could have been the case also. I would want to see on MetaTrader, you cannot really see, but it didn't tap the CVG. I did reject pre-bullish there, but still I really think it's gonna just head lower. Let me lock in a bit and not stay in the most comfortable position ever. I still think like generally it's still smart to wait and see us close below this, but intuitively, yeah, could have just risked it. Let's see. On my personal, I did short already on the fund that I am about to do it soon. I'm just waiting on the close below. It still is kind of stolen though. 50-minute looks really good if you look at it. The reaction we got, really good. But let's see, I'm waiting on a candle closure. That's a good movement we're getting. But I do need to see the candle close and I'm pressing sell on a market. On inversions, I do market a lot of times. On FVGs, I don't. There's no point for me to market. But if we close below, I am executing here. Did reject for now. Yeah, still didn't get a valid close. Didn't get a valid close, not yet. We just rejected once again, so still staying patient. Oh, yeah, now we're going. We might miss the train, but yeah. Pretty strong rejection. Yeah, very strong rejection. Yeah. Very strong bullish rejection there. So yeah, good thing I was patient for now to not enter with the invalid close. Completely rejected it for now. Keeps rejecting it. I just want to see one candle close below, that's it. But I don't know. Now it looks decent, but still it keeps struggling. I did short, but got filled really badly here. We barely have a 1 hour on the lows. Did I under risk? I didn't. Not the greatest break. I might have forced it slightly, the entry. But I think considering the context, should be fine though. Just market it on the candle closure here, on this candle getting closed below, and yeah. Generally targeting lower here. This, but I don't know how I'm getting barely a 1 hour, not even a 1 hour on the low. I mean, wait, what? Oh, I'm how the fuck, bro? Wait, let me see. Yeah, that's not good. I think I forced the entry. Sometimes it happens, but overall I still think we should be chilling on this. Now on the retest we should be holding lower. Stop losses I think above this. Yeah, we get like a 1.3 something. I might have forced the entry a bit, But yeah, I think it's a time to be a bit more aggressive, as I'm confident in context here. Let me see. 1 minute. Yeah, I got filled pretty badly here. Where is it? Insert objects, shape. We should be holding that. And TP, where is it? But why don't I see my time frames on here, bro? I need to do this to see my time frames, really? TP's on this. Oh my god, that's why we get 3R. On MetaTrader is way different. It's way lower. Way lower. But yeah, that's the consistent objective. It's a bit big though, isn't it? We should hold this inversion, even though it is a choppier break. I think this would be a time where I wouldn't really care about the entry being choppy. We would have gotten a better feel if we stayed a bit more patient, but on trading view this is the target. But I don't know what happened there with MetaTrader. Why MetaTrader is like down here, bro, like a 3R, like almost down here, some shit like that. But yeah, I don't know. Let's see, the inversion looks good, the entry is choppy, I do agree, but again, I think it's a time where I should be more aggressive because just the confidence that this consolidation gave me, probably should have even executed here without really hesitating, to be honest. Still practicing, how do I say, learning to like trust my intuition again, because I've leaned too much into mechanical lately. This probably would be a break-even point, I'm not gonna lie. Stop loss, how much is the stop loss? 600, that's 1.2. Failed pre-garbage, but wouldn't really care that much about it. Let me do this. Timing, what time, where are you? 11:32, that's decent. See where my TP is. 3R, I mean, I don't mind. I don't mind though, but it's gonna take a long time to play this shit. Not really, it does depend how we break, but it's the difference between pricing in MetaTrader and yeah, trading view. Probably on these lows I'm down to trail my stop loss here just for safety. Doesn't look like a lot of movement right now, but generally should still think this would have been a way better idea to have it like closer in a sense. But yeah, I'm just gonna let it run for now. We're gonna see what it do in terms of PAP. Looks good, and I think AU does have another, like, I don't know how much is this, like, oh, it's not even that much. What the fuck? It's only like 10 pips toward, because this is where kind of looks like we have our take profit on MetaTrader. Is the difference between pricing. It's on this wick almost. Yeah, so realistically TP is right here at a 2.4. It's 8.5 pips. But it is pretty slow still, but I think we're chilling. We should be chilling. Even though it's a bit slow. Pay attention to these lows. Yeah, I should pay attention to these lows. I mean, we have pretty much everything we need to keep this placing lower and keep reaching. Like, this looks like a meltdown day. I don't think price would retrace. I think it just looks meltdown how it opened, meltdown, and just reaching lower. Might be wrong though, as always, might be wrong, right? On this wick, I think TP is, yeah, 2.4. Around here, that's the difference, because on MetaTrader, this low is formed here. So, MetaTrader says it. I got a place on my first objective. Normally, this is first objective, but don't have R. So yeah, kind of like this, the idea is looking. This is non-existent. Yeah, just gonna let it flow. not really caring too much. I'm curious what this trade is gonna do really. Again, um, 15-minute PI usually would be scary to short into this, but it's got mitigated too many times to the point where it loses relevance, and it's PY behavior that I started a bit. And I know that when we mitigate so many times, the third time we just have a small reaction higher than we inverse. So that's kind of what I'm anticipating here, but I might be wrong as always. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, to be honest. I don't mind being wrong. Yeah, just gonna let it flow. Whatever happens, happens. That's usual. If he wants to do timing is good. Price action is good, except the entry is a bit choppier, but it doesn't really mean much. The entry really. I think this is a trade I should be more aggressive on. We have a lot of bearish momentum. The consolidation gives me confidence to take the short. Doesn't mean I will be guide 100%, but it does mean generally, yeah, we should be going. Did I force this? I don't think so. I'm thinking, but I don't think so. I don't know. I'm gonna let it play. We're gonna see after. be honest, it is a force trade. It already stopped me out, okay. It is a force trade, bro. I'm just bored, I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's just forcing an idea where you shouldn't really force it. And I don't know, I think, yeah, he might have just waked me and I was gonna continue, but yeah, it's just a force trade. Can really force after one of the, I mean, it's not even that bad, to be honest. I just think, I don't know. I don't even know, to be honest. I'm just tired, bro. I need a break from trading. I'm not gonna lie. It's been so annoying. I think without realizing I forced a trade because I keep getting missed on my trades. Minus 4% right now. I don't know. I think I need a break generally. Because I'm just getting tired of not having trades. I end up forcing a trade. Yeah, I ended up forcing a trade, which is breaking my principle. But we'll learn from it as always. But it's just tiring, bro. It's tiring on the mental. It's starting to have no trades for so long, and then when you start seeing your setups play out without you, it really gets to your head, and that I think it's still gonna go, but I'm not gonna re-enter it right now. I don't know why exactly. I think, yeah, my stop loss could have been a bit above, but yeah, gonna learn from it as always. And I don't know, I'm just tired. I need a break, to be honest. Mentally, it's just been very depleting mentally too. See so many setups play without you, to show up every single day for like 3 weeks and something, show up every single day to just see either no setups or either setups play without you. It's very tiring mentally, and can get to you, which I think it did in this case. It's not a bad trade. I don't consider it a bad trade. I just think it's slightly forced. But yeah, I'm gonna take the day off. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I think it's still gonna continue. Just stop me out. For some reason, it just came exactly filled, exactly hunted my stop loss here. But I don't know. I really need a break, to be honest. I really need a break. I really need a break mentally because it's been getting to me. I'm not gonna lie. Even yesterday, I've been very bad mentally. I've been very bad. I think it's still gonna continue, and this is just it. Just stop me out and gonna continue towards my TP. And yeah, that's it. I need a break. I need a break. I need a break. I don't know when I'm gonna come back, but all I know is I need a break. And it just hunted my stop loss, and I was gonna play out. Really is annoying, isn't it? Minus 4%, but gonna wait on my good setups. Gonna stop trying to force trade. Gonna wait. This is definitely a force trade, but yeah. Annoying. I need a break. I definitely need a break. I don't know. I really don't know, but I'm pretty sure I do need a break. That's for sure. Just hunted me for some reason. Yeah. I mean, yeah, this one, bro, just a loss. Forced a trade. But yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna be back, to be honest. I don't even know if I'm gonna be back, but all I know is I need a break because it's been too tiring with my mental. Yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna see you again, but yeah, I'm gonna